We were at a clinic outside of Maputo in Mozambique, I think maybe about 100 miles away. And you get there and there are all these mothers with their kids. And we meet with the health minister of Mozambique, and then we meet with the doctors who were there. And they talk about the whole process of what we were going to try to accomplish that day. And then this mother turned to me and handed me her child. Just that event was significant because she had enough trust in me, clearly because of my affiliation with Gavi, to say, I want you to help me with my child. It is very compelling and it's very powerful, and when I think about what we do, I get very excited. I grew up in East St. Louis, Illinois, the fourth of 5 children of 2 working class parents in the United States who thought that there was nothing more important than making sure that the best was available for their kids from both a life perspective and from an education perspective, and also from a values perspective. I am fortunate that, again, I had those sort of values placed before me early in my life, and they've sustained me through my lifetime. I am a member of the Board of Trustees, and I serve as the chair of the Development Committee, and I sit on the Executive Committee.
We're here for the launch of an extraordinary initiative. The Immunize Every Child Campaign Council kicks off this evening. If every child had a chance, a voice, a champion, then every child would have a future. Those simple words reflect the vision of the Immunize Every Child campaign.
This is a very memorable picture for me. These are fellow board members in Johannesburg, where we were being hosted by Nelson Mandela. And it was just a great experience to meet him and to be a part of this organization and the range of people with different backgrounds and experiences who were so committed to the mission of the Gavi Fund. The fact of the matter is, in a very short period of time, Gavi has vaccinated 180 million children. We have saved directly 3 million lives. The private donor market is critical to our success for a couple of reasons. Number one is our founders, the people that helped us get started, were from the private sector. The Gates Foundation, through their generosity, saw the potential of the Gavi Fund and made this commitment. Secondly, it's always been meant to be a public-private sort of partnership. And so the expectation from inception was that we would raise funds from both the private sector community, from high net worth individuals, and from others who understand what we're trying to accomplish. When we went to Mozambique and I had the chance to hold a little baby in my arm and vaccinate that child, and realize that because of what we had just done, this child is highly likely to live past the age of 5, and that this child now has the opportunity to do all sorts of great things in the world. So what we do is just so powerful that I get excited about it. There are people who, once they make a field trip and see the scope of what we're trying to accomplish, they will be as compelled or as drawn in as I was. There are a lot of people that keep score a lot, with how much they have as opposed to how much they give. And for me, being able to give and support is critical. I wouldn't consider myself a whole person if I didn't.